80 word per minute speed in English stenography speed test. Madam Speaker, I rise to present the Union Budget for 2011-12. We are reaching the end of remarkable fiscal year in globalized world with its year of uncertainties and rapid changes. This year brought us some opportunities and many challenges are removed ahead with already steps on the chosen path of fiscal consolidations and high economic growth. Our growth in 2010-11 has been swift and broad-based. The economy is back to its pre-crisis growth of trajectory, while agriculture has shown a rebound the industry and regaining the earlier momentum. The service sector continues that the near double-digit run fiscal consolidations has been impressive. This year has also seen significant progress in these critical institutions reforms that would be set a piece of the double-digit growth. The near future, while succeeded in the making good progress in addressing many areas of our concern, we could have done better. Some others. Total food inflations have declined from 20.2% of February 2010 to less than in half at the 9.3% in January of 2011, and it still remains concerned the medium-term perspective of our three priorities of sustaining a high growth trajectory, making the developments more inclusive, that improving our institution of public delivery and governance of practice remains relevant of their continue to engage the Indian policy and planner for some time. However, there are some manifestations of the challenges we that need to urgent attention. The short term, do the regain the pre-crisis growth of momentum. There is a need to effect of adjustment of compositions of the growth on demand and supply side. We have to ensure that along with the private consumptions, the renewal of private investments of sustain the matches of pre-crisis growth rates as earlier. This requires the stronger fiscal consolidations and enlarge the resources of the space of private enterprise of addressing some policy constraints. We have also improved the supply of response of agriculture to the expanding domestic demand are determined measure on both these issues. We help the address of a structural concern inflation of management that the microeconomic environments of continued high growth. UPA governments has significantly scaled the flow of resources rural areas and give a more inclusive thrust of development process. The impact of visible that not new dynamism of rural economy, it has helped the India navigate and itself rapidly of the quantism that economic slowdown, yet that there is the much that still need to be done, especially in rural India. We have the reconciliate environment concern. It is necessary the developmental need above all. There was challenge of growing the aspirations of young India to address of concern. I do not for easy that resources being major constraint at least the medium term. However, the implementations gap of leakage of public programs that the quality of outcomes, there are serious challenge of certain event and the past few months may have the created that not impression of governance of the gap public accountability. Even the governments has engaged addressing specified concern or emanating that not these events of larger public interest and the upholding to the rule of law. Such impression is misplaced. We have to seize. There are developments and opportunity to improve their regularity standards and administrative practice corruptions. And the problem that we have, the governments cannot profession the soul of the repository, known that the democratic policy of imputes of the colonies that not side of houses. They must of their voice of expertise of influence public policy, the wider national interest. In the some areas, good results depends of coordinated efforts of centers and state governments. And some other favorable external developments. See the budget 2011 and 12 of the transitions of transparency, that the results oriented economic management of system in India. We are taking to the major steps of simplifies of placing administrative procedures and concerning the taxations that not the bureaucratic delay. This will set one tone for the newer that the vibrant, more efficient economic times of biggest reforms are ones of the make headlines, but one concerns with the details of preparing the year budget. I have been deeply conscientious act. I am grateful to